Hey, it's you guys again. Man, I've been having so much trouble trying to actually finish an edited video. I've got a bunch of videos that I'm like right on the verge of finishing, but I can't seem to find just the right finishing pieces to make it happen and feel professional. So I still haven't got them out. You probably noticed it's been a couple of weeks, but I really appreciate you guys hanging around. So for now, I thought, maybe bring you guys into the shed and see what I'm up to. I've been sick for about 6 days, and I've got another couple of days off now on holidays, so school holidays, may I add. So yeah, it's been fun playing with the boys, but today I've been in the shed, so I thought I'd show you guys around what I've been up to. Now, we have the common no doors, which will have to have a name change at some point. Got that back in the shed at the moment. Pretty wet today, so pretty good shed day. But yeah, unfortunately, what I've noticed is that when I spin this wheel, the other wheel should be spinning the same way, which tells me that it's open diff, which is no good for the application that I need it to be. Now, I welded this diff, so I guess you can say I'm a crap welder, but never professed to be anything else, so that's good. Can't, jolly. How you meant to film and do the lighting and do the jolly camera work? Oh, this is tricky. Alright, if you can see in here, those are parts of the spider gears. Sometimes there's teeth, and sometimes there's no teeth. Like that one. That one's not much of a tooth left. Sorry about the rubbish camera quality. I'm trying to film myself and light myself at the same time. But yeah, so it's basically, you can see the silver on all of this. And in here, there's a bunch of very silver in there. It's basically chewed up all the diff gears. But thankfully it hasn't damaged the rest too much, the pinion or the crown gear. You can see the back one's got a little bit of damage, but hey, it worked when I brought it here, and it's sure going to do some work after, so I'm just going to weld it back up. Probably even going to, actually I might change the oil since the oil's so metally. Don't really need any more paste in there to lap them in. So yeah, I will just weld that back up and put it back in. It's a lot easier than changing the whole diff. Actually got another diff that I got from a neighbour, had it sitting in their yard, and I said, hey, can I have that? And they said, no problems, you can get that out of here for me. So that was easy. That's an open diff. And this one's from the burnout car that we had, which was interesting. It's a gift that keeps on giving, let's put it that way. I know this is the person that can't weld a diff talking crap about someone who can't weld a diff either, but hey, that's how it is. This one here, that is the pieces of the welded diff. That's wild. They're just sitting in there. They never went through anything. All the teeth and stuff look great. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. Brought it back here. Got to fix this front suspension. It's been rubbing in a few places, so try and get that a bit taller. Otherwise, they don't fit too badly. They don't even hit the washer bottle or the overflow bottle. So what else has been happening? I've been playing a few RCs with the boys. Got myself a third rock crawler. Normally my one's over here. Or a nice line. Nice. we were out with the boys at Bells Rapids, one of my favourite spots, and we managed to put one of the cars in water, my good one. Luckily most of it's fairly waterproof and it's built out of good parts, but unfortunately water got just about in everything. It went fully submerged upside down, so yeah, that was frustrating. But that happens when you're out rock crawling. Sometimes they just take a tumble down a hill, and one's in for a big refurb. I took all the diffs out. Yeah, took all the diffs out. They had water in them. Yeah, basically to taking everything apart. Actually, we can see here one of the diffs. Check this out for a diff that's been in a car for about maybe 5 years or so. It's got metal inserts in the inside, beef tubes I think they're called. It's really hard to pick up on camera, but there are some massive gouges in this, and it's still holding together pretty well. So yeah, this is literally like all these cars here. This is like a diff. There's gears and everything that go in it. It's essentially the same as a real car, almost as expensive too as some of the cheap cars that we get. But yeah, this is some of the bearings that are taken apart. This is a steering out of my good one. Yeah, these are all the bearings. They've just totally cooked. Most of them aren't even working properly, so yeah, it's given me a good opportunity just to go through it. Probably needed a bit of a birthday, so I'll order some bearings and put some new parts in, and we'll be good to go for another 3 or 4 years. But yeah, my brother-in-law Joel, I built this car for him a long time ago out of a bunch of parts, and yeah, I've just been modelling this after this one basically. Yeah, it's got some good pieces in it. It's got some Proline shocks, which are really nice set of quality shocks. VP strut towers, I think, or SSD RC. Not sure which ones are them, but apart from that, it's got stock motor, stock ESC, and yeah, it actually goes really well for what it's worth. It performs excellently. It runs alongside mine, no problems at all, and it's got probably about 1/10 of the money spent on it. This one here is one of my other build-ups that I was building. It's got all the nice stuff, Proline shocks again, but this one's got a full brushless setup, Mamba Max ESC, I can't remember, Mamba Micro instead. Very nice setup there, runs pretty good. I just need to fix a bit on the steering and that'll be good to go as well. Then since I've been sick for a couple of days, about 6 days I was horrifically sick for, so I've been getting some of these ones going. This one the boys ran into a tree and bent one of the front bits, so I pulled that apart. And yeah, there's another one up there. That one's nitro powered. I've just been mucking around in the shed sorting some things out. It's pretty messy here today. Just in general, not actually putting it back, so got a nice soldering iron recently, which I've been really enjoying, not having to plug it in, being able to sit it everywhere. But yeah, got the drift car here as well. Needs a couple of things, needs a chair and a steering wheel and a handbrake probably before I go out again. Mainly the chair and the seat belt, really need that. It's quite hard to hold myself in while you're flying around corners. Yeah, got all my fishing gear out. We're going to go fishing tomorrow. So yeah, unfortunately last time I went out I got completely swamped with seawater and forgot about it, so now my hooks are rusty, so that's annoying. Yeah, actually I got a few cool things. My sister visited from America recently. They lived in Kuala Lumpur for a while and they bought me this back. Thanks Mel and Mark. That'll go nicely with my Coca-Cola one that I bought when we visited them earlier. If you guys want one of these drill presses, let me know because I'm going to sell them. Those drill presses are from my grandfather's, and they've been sitting around, and I thought, hey, I need a drill press. You need a drill press for drilling big holes, right? But I've had them here for 6 years and I've never used them once, so I'm going to get rid of them finally. What else? Been taking this buggy out recently. It's been super fun. Need to get a new belt for it though. Unfortunately, last time we went out, the belt got busted. Just wore out. I think it's probably me riding it around that broke it, probably wore it out. But yeah, this is an Edge buggy. It's a pretty cool little unit. No suspension though, so it's really rough. All the suspension is in these bad boys here. But yeah, got some tyres for the drift ute that I need to put on at some point. And that is about that. Oh, my sister also got me this awesome number plate from Colorado, which is really cool, a green one. I don't want to put it on the drift car, but I also don't want to break it when I crash into something, so yeah. Anyway, that's a quick update. I'll hopefully see you guys over the next couple of days and let you know what I'm up to. But yeah, until that time, keep the skids off the street and yeah, be kind to the people that you meet. See you later.